You know that feeling when someone just seems to win at everything in life? They get that job, they close the deals, they glide through conversations like they own the room. It's not luck, it's not genetics. It's because they built something that most people haven't, an edge. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to build that edge. Most people crumble under pressure. They get nervous speaking up. They overthink every text. They avoid hard conversations. Why? Because they avoid pain, they avoid struggle, they avoid discomfort. But then you meet someone who's just unshakable. They always get the upgraded hotel room. They seem confident as hell. And they make friends with everyone, everywhere they go. That's the edge. You don't build it by reading motivational quotes or watching videos. You build it by leaning into pain, by choosing to suffer. Every time I train, I'm suffering on purpose. I go to the gym to max my strength. I hit pads until I'm exhausted. I go to jiu-jitsu, and most sessions I burn my forearms out. You go to the gym to get weak at first, but you get stronger later. You start speaking to random people, only to mess up your words at first, but to get confident later. You start martial arts, only to feel vulnerable at the start, but capable later on. You have to get worse before you get better. And if you want to build that edge in all of these areas, leave your email in the first link below and I'll send you 30 things that you can implement to build that edge. Back when I was training in Manchester, every Friday morning we had to do 10 1-minute wrestling rounds. It was 1 minute work and 1 minute rest. And it does sound pretty easy, but it's far from it. The aim is nothing to do with technique or looking clean. It's to get uncomfortable, to break another man. Non-stop shooting, non-stop pressure, non-stop pace. And the moment that I see someone backing up, second guessing, I know I've got them. I know I've mentally beaten them. I've already won the battle. Because it's all about who's willing to suffer the hardest, who's willing to suffer the most, who's willing to push themselves to the edge. And that one person that was breaking everyone on the mat, they are the one with the edge. You see, if you train martial arts, that argument that you don't want to have, that sales call, that public talk, all those things start to feel small compared to what you've been through. Because suffering isn't just physical when you're doing martial arts. It's making sacrifices. It's waking up when your body wants sleep. It's showing up when no one's watching. It's doing what most people won't. When you know you're doing what others won't, you prove to yourself that you are built different. You don't need to tell anyone you have an edge because you already know. You already know you are built different inside. If you want that same edge, click the link below, the first link for the emails, and I'll send you those practical nuggets that you can start using, and it's completely free. When you suffer on a regular basis, you stop fearing people. I can literally walk into any room and no one in that room can mentally break me. Because I've been punched in the face numerous times. I've been choked out. I've had days where I could barely move from training. So if someone doesn't like me, that's cool. I'm still here. But before martial arts, I would shrink in rooms. I cared too much what people thought. But now, I don't give a crap because I can just be me. Because I've faced a lot worse than someone's opinions. And that seems to be the problem for most. They live in a fear of embarrassment. They won't speak up or ask for what they want because they're scared of looking stupid. But when you suffer on purpose, you kill that fear. I've broken my nose. I've been dropped in a stadium in Thailand. I've been choked out in Doncaster Dome in front of my mother. So talking to strangers, making a joke that doesn't quite land, doesn't faze me. And the fastest way to build this edge is by starting a martial art. And I don't mean all this kung fu sort of stuff. Find a gym that is boxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, or MMA. One of those 6 disciplines. And I don't get any benefit whatsoever from telling you to find a local gym and start training. But once you start training and you start suffering, you will see the benefits of building this edge that most people don't have. An edge is built by doing what most people won't. You endure what most people avoid, and because of that, you win in places they never even reach. If you think everyone did exactly the same, no one would have an edge, no one would have an upper hand. You need to do something that other people aren't, and that is why martial arts is one of those things. People avoid it because it's hard, because you suffer. And that is the reason why you should start training some sort of martial arts. Also, YouTube is a very, very smart bugger. So you should probably watch this.